Bob always had a penchant for the unusual. While most folks were content with cats or dogs, Bob had a different idea. One day, he announced to his bewildered friends that he had adopted a Bengal tiger. The neighbors weren't thrilled. It wasn't long before the mailman started delivering letters with a 10-foot pole, and kids would sprint past Bob's house. The local wildlife authorities were naturally concerned. They paid Bob a visit, urging him to consider a more conventional pet, like a goldfish. But Bob was unyielding. "What's life without a bit of adventure?" he'd proclaim, as Tiger. Yes, Bob wasn't particularly inventive with names, lounged in the backyard. Realizing they couldn't reason with Bob, his friends tried a different tactic. They gifted him a pair of ferrets one Christmas, hoping to redirect his exotic tastes. It worked, sort of. Bob built incredibly elaborate mazes filled with traps and treasures for the ferrets. Tiger, meanwhile, would watch with what can only be described as contempt, likely because Bob never built him a maze. Gradually, Bob's house turned into a quirky zoo. A parrot named Einstein would recite Shakespeare. Turtle was a speed enthusiast pretending to be a Formula One racer. And then there was Mr. Tittles, the tarantula who believed it owned the place. Yet, despite the odd mix of animals, everyone thrived, except the postman, who eventually changed his route. Bob's house became a tourist attraction. School kids would visit for biology lessons, and local news did a feature on him called The Modern Noah. Of course, the authorities kept a watchful eye, but even they had to admit, it was the safest Bengal tiger they'd ever seen. Bob maintained, animals aren't dangerous, people just don't understand them. His friends couldn't decide what was crazier, the animals or Bob's unwavering commitment to them. Bob's odyssey with his menagerie highlighted the eccentricity and peril of keeping unconventional pets. His tale was a cautionary yet humorous reminder that while life might be boring without a bit of adventure, sometimes that adventure is best left in the wild.